should be the first real opportunity to score some points. Yes, so we started 15th, and hopefully we can gain a couple positions at the start, as that would be really nice, and that would really help us. Yes, lovely, we gained a position into 14th, and another one into 13th position. Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's time for part 2 of season 106. If you haven't watched the first part, let's go and do that now. Let's start with taking a look at the season standings. After 4 races of the season, we are currently in 20th position. Yes, we only bothered to race twice, and we got 2 12th places. Yes, so haven't got any points yet, but we might need to get some in order to retain, but I don't think that should be an issue. Let's continue with the driver training subject. Yes, for driver training I will be going for fitness training for the rest of the season, and yes, so we would like to get the stamina. Sadly, that means that we won't be hitting 100% energy for most races, so we might need to reduce some risk in order to have the full energy available to push, so that might be an issue. And yes, fitness training done. We got 2 more stamina, and he has some less weight now. Lovely. And we have a weather update incoming for the upcoming race at Kyalami. It's dry but on the colder side. That could be interesting race-wise. The Avonns might like it. We might be able to do something with the durability as going longer on a stint and getting some clean air that way. Race 5 of the season here at Kyalami, qualified in 16th and lost a position at the start. This time we are doing a 2-stop with extra soft, but we are going a little bit longer than the normal 24 laps that most others will do. So hopefully we should get a couple of laps of free track when the others have pitted and we haven't. And hopefully that should be enough to jump a couple of cars. So far we are in a train with a couple of cars, and we are basically at the back. No real pressure from behind. Some car has pitted, so lovely. And someone has a driver mistake, lovely. We have gained a few positions. Yes, lovely, pit stop are happening. That should be a 3-stop guy as well. So we are running in a 14th position before the pit stop. Try to remember that. Yes, lovely, cars are pitting and we are doing a couple more laps. So we are now up to a 6th position, so lovely. A 5th position, nice. And pit stop time. And let's see where we are on track. We are in 15th. Believe we were 14 before the pit stop, but there are still some cars ahead that are doing some kind of other strategy, so we can't really tell what is our position. But at least there are now some different cars closely in front of us, I believe. So I think it's working, so lovely. And up to a 30th position at the moment. Yes, definitely working. Points won't be on the table, I think. Yes, pit stop window is getting close. Cars ahead was possibly boosting. And yes, lovely, they have bad tires, so we should get past or at least not lose too much time. Yes, lovely, he's into the pits. Now we have some clean air to do a couple of laps before we do our last and second pit stop. And we were in like a 14th position, I believe, or something like that. Pit stop time and back out on track in 11th. Yes, lovely. We have jumped the cars that were ahead before the pit stop, so lovely. Strategy is certainly working. A couple of laps to go. Points won't be possible, but 11th would be the best finishing result of the season so far. Yes, yes, a couple more laps. We have a little bit of pressure from the car behind. Hopefully it's all fine energy-wise. I think it should. And we have finished the race in 11th position. And let's check out the race analyze to see what really happened. And we qualified in a 16th position with 45 CT. We can even use some more, but we weren't at 100% energy. We had a little bit left, so lovely. And yes, I think the strategy worked really nicely to gain a couple of places. Pit stops time pretty okay, and in the end finished in 11th. I think it worked, so I think that should be fine, and let's get going to the next one. And we have a testing update. After the race, we can see that we have received some power points from the first test session we did. We have now 18 power. I believe we had like 7. Yes, lovely. We got a plus 11 in power, so that is really helpful. It is basically an entire car level of power that we have gained. We gained this much because I had this little, so it's a nice gain. And before we go racing again, a quick weather update for the upcoming race at Mexico City. It's slightly too hot for my tires, so it might be a good opportunity to reduce some risk and get back to 100% energy for the driver. Race 6 of the season at Mexico City, qualified in 11th position, and we are racing, and we have lost 3 positions at the start, as we haven't that much CT this race to try and conserve some energy. Because I'm not quite sure we are able to get any points or do anything with the strategy this race. So let's save it and hope for some colder or some rain for the next race. Yes, so we can't really follow the car ahead, but we are that much slower. Yes, and we are keeping our position for the time being, and the pit stop window is coming up shortly. And hopefully everyone is doing a 2-stop. Yes. And we are into the pits, yes, lovely, and we are back out in, where are we, 31st position, and it looks like not everyone is doing a 2-stop strategy this time. It looks like a lot are doing a 1-stop, so that might be difficult to regain those positions. Yes, we are now gaining some positions as cars are doing their pit stop. So yes, so definitely there is a spread in strategy, as is this on the colder side, but not too hot to go for the standard 1-stop. Yes, so not quite sure that what this race will be at the end of the race, but it looks like we are now running in a 17-16 position or something like that before the pit stop. But it's almost pit stop time yet again, and here we are into the pits and back out on track in 24th, so at least we have cleared a couple of cars. And now it's all about having no driver mistake and going as fast as possible and see where we end the race. Yes, the points are impossible, but wasn't the aim at the target for today. It's just doing a race at saving some energy. And yes, we have a driver mistake. Lost a couple of positions, but I think we will get a couple of them back. Yes, lovely. Already back up into 24th after the driver mistake. So yes, should be fine. We are pretty happy with this as a final result. And of course, let's check out the race analyze for Mexico City. So qualified in 11th, so pretty nicely. Only 25 CT with the aim to save some energy. So we have some more for the upcoming races. And a very nice pit stop, and in the end finishing in the 24th position, nearly the fastest pit stop of the entire group, and we made some money. And if we check out the cup competition, we can see that we have lost our first match, and that it will be very hard to survive round 2 of the cup competition. So let's see what happens. Race 7 of the season, qualified in 25th position, but we have lost a few positions at the start. Also, we don't have any risk today. It is simply too hot for the tires and to do something, so we are saving the car and the driver energy to hopefully get better race weather. So let's check out the end of the race, and in the end we finished the race at 36th position. And of course we are also checking the race analyze. Yes, for race 7, qualified 25th, didn't use any risk. The driver gained quite some stats, pretty much full energy now, and the race strategy didn't work and finished in 36th position most likely, and made some money. And with that result we can take a look at the cup competition and see that we are currently knocked out in round 2 of the cup with 2 bad results in a row. Yes, that was to be expected, to be honest. In the background I have continued doing some test sessions, and we have gained some testing points. In the meantime we gained +6 on acceleration, and after this race a +11 on handling, which now makes my testing points look like this, so nicely, and there should be coming more in the near future, and we should be increasing our car levels slowly. And before we go racing yet again, it's time for a weather update for the upcoming race, and it's on the cold side, which most likely means extra stuff for everybody. There's a small possibility of rain, but hopefully it doesn't happen, and if it happens, it's in our favor. Today's video is sponsored by... Oh wait, I don't have any sponsors. Subscribe now! Race 8 of the season here at Laguna Seca, qualified in 15th position, and today it should be the first real opportunity to score some points. Yes, so we started 15th, and hopefully we can gain a couple positions at the start, as that would be really nice, and that would really help us. Yes, lovely, we gained a position into 14th, and another one into 13th position. Yes, lovely, and we close the gap to the cars in front. Can we get some more? A few more corners to go on the first lap of the race. It doesn't seem like we can. No, we will be finishing lap 1 in 13th position. So we have gained a couple of positions at the opening lap. This is nice to see, and hopefully we can gain some more and possibly clear the traffic from the cars ahead. I'm not quite sure if it's possible, but we'll see. We should have the opportunity to score points, as it's simply just cold enough, so we can use the durability of our Avonn Tyres with using the extra soft. We can do a 2-stop with quite a lot of risk, whilst the Danos and the Yokohamas can't really do that. They need to compromise or have a lot of bad tires. So hopefully we can go a little bit longer at the pit stop, a couple of laps, and take a small advantage that way, and possibly clear some cars at about pit stop time. And yes, and they should be coming in very soon. Yes, we are gaining a couple of positions, and yes, pit stops are happening, and we are coming in as well. Yes, lovely, back out on track in 17th position after the stop, which becomes 15th, which becomes 14th. Yes, I don't think we have really gained anything just yet. I think the biggest improvement in positions can come quite later, but we are still close to a points paying position, so anything is still possible. Yes, lovely, we gained 2 positions and we gained another 2, lovely. And now we are in 9th, which becomes 8th at the moment, and yes, lovely. Hopefully it's just one single car ahead. Hopefully we can close the gap and get him on the pit stop and get into a 7th position. Yes, I don't think we have really any pressure from behind. Yes, the gap is about a second. I think we are safe from the driver mistake, and pit stops are happening yet again. We are gaining a few positions, and into the pits we come, and back out in track in 8th position. Lovely. We cleared the car that was previously ahead by quite a big margin, and we are now into the points, and let's see what else is possible. Yes. Oh, another position, someone pitted, most likely at restop, and we are now in 7th, but there aren't any cars close in front or behind. So basically the race is over unless anything crazy happens. We will be finishing in a 7th position, so that should be the first points of the season. Yes, lovely. A few more laps to go, and we have finished the race in 7th position. And it's time to check out the race analyze for race 8 of the season here at Laguna Seca, qualified in 15th position with 55 CT. Still some energy left over, quite a lot, so you could have used a little bit more, but the tires couldn't really do that much more. And we had a very nice pit stop at the second pit stop that made us jump at least one car, possibly. And in the end, finished 7th, picked up 2 points. Some overtaking attempts were made, and we blocked quite a lot of them, so that was lovely to see as well, and we have managed to score some points. Race 9 of the season here at Zandvoort, qualified in a 10th position, but that's most likely due to the fact that I am doing a 2-stop, whilst everyone else is most likely doing a 1-stop. So yes, it's technically it's too hot for my tires, so didn't fancy pushing at all. So trying to save some energy, and we are running in low risk, but apparently we are keeping the position for now. So that is at least nice to see at the moment. Yes, we even got a place back, lovely. And yes, of course, we don't really expect any kind of result today. Most likely we are blocking some cars behind and making them lose some time. So yes, pit stop is coming up shortly, and here we are into the pits for our first pit stop of the 2, and we are back on track, but we had a driver mistake, unfortunately, so we lost some time, and most likely that made us not clear those 2 cars that are currently now in front that haven't pitted just yet, so we need to try and clear them, and most likely we have lost a little bit of time as well. So yes, so that could have affected a couple of track positions in the end, but I think overall it won't really matter today, as we aren't gunning for any points at all. So far we are at 13th position, but remember, we need to do one more pit stop. Yes, and no, not yet. We are now into the pits for the second pit stop and back out on track in 27th position, which becomes 26th because the car is broken. So yes. So points aren't even close, and we are maybe looking to gain a position. Yes, lovely. And hopefully we can keep it. A few more laps to go. And yes. Oh, the car has broken down, so that was a possibility. We have some worn parts on the car, but it looks like we finish in 27th position and didn't lose too much. And let's check the race analyze as well. So we have qualified in a 10th position, used 20 CT, and of course we saved some energy. We did a silly 2-stop strategy that didn't work. We had a driving mistake that was unfortunate. Yes, and then the car broke, the rear wing broke down. And if you take a look at the car condition, we can see that the rear wing has finished at very high, but it was already a worn part, so no problem. Before we go racing for race 10, let's check out our car level. Currently we have the 6th best car level, and we need to do some updates still. We have a handling car that is really nicely set up for the upcoming race, and we need to upgrade a couple of parts that should hopefully improve our car a little bit more and make it a little bit faster. Of course we are spending money, but we are also racing and going flat out, so lovely. And the weather update for the upcoming race, and we can see that it's dry, not too hot, and our car is really matched for this track with the handling, so hopefully something can happen and maybe some points can be on the cars. We'll see what happens. Race 10 of the season, and this time we have qualified in a 6th position. We didn't gain any positions at the start, but this time we are pushing and we are most likely trying to keep the position, or at least some kind of small points or big points, why not? Yes, so far so good. It seems like we are doing our own pace. We aren't blocked too much, and there is a gap opening up behind, so that is lovely. So we are doing 2 stops. There might be some cars that are doing a 1 stop, not quite sure, so we will need to see what happens in the end. I believe the car shouldn't break down this race, so that should be fine. So far, yes, lovely, we gained the position, and it's almost pit stop time. And no, one more lap, and into the pits we are, and back out, and yes, we might have gained the position to one of the cars that was ahead, but we might have lost one as well. So yes, so currently we are now back on track in 8th position, and it looks like points are definitely doable today. Yes, how much isn't sure yet. It's looking like it will be on the small side, so that should be fine. And yes, pit stops are happening, so definitely some cars that are doing a 1 stop. So we are now currently up into 5th position, but technically we are like 8th or 7th or something like that. So we'll see what happens where we come out after the second pit stop. Yes, it looks like we are slightly faster and can't get past, but they stop and we will stop a couple of laps later. And here we are into the pits and back on track in 7th. We didn't gain any positions in the pit stop, so that is sadly not nice to see. But 7th should be pretty safe, so let's see if we can get past. And of course we are still going flat out. Yes, another 2 points would be really nice. That would bring the total to 4 points. Yeah, about 15 laps to go or something like that, or 10. And can we get... No, still can't get past. Looks like we are only getting 6th or 7th and not much more. And yes. Oh, we are losing time. Yes, we ran out of energy. Damn it. Yes, too high. Oh, maybe a 6th was possible. Damn it. And of course, let's check out the race analyze, as we have some things to check out. We started the race in 6th position, used 60 CT, and sadly ran out of energy. It did a triple boost, but it didn't have any real effect. At least we didn't see it on track. And yeah, some pit stops, and in the end finished 7th because energy ran out. 6th should have been possible with a little bit of luck and some boosting. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon, and check out one of these videos if you haven't, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Goodbye!